Hello everybody, this is me, Mr. First, here to bring you my third episode of Motto's Paradise. And yes, I know it's been quite a while, but I was pretty busy. I lost my hard drive for a bit there. I needed to find it again. And well, not my main hard drive, my portable hard drive that I record with. That's right, I own two separate hard drives. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am using my own resource pack at the moment. But it looks like it's causing a bit of frame rate lag, but yeah, let me just change that. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna say right there that recently I said I was gonna release it on DeviantArt, but I couldn't really do that because of how busy I was. I was very disappointed. I bet my fans are disappointed just as much, but I promise I'll get it posted as soon as I can. Leave me at. But overall, we're gonna continue with what we normally do. Wait a second. The dash button's been... You know what? Hang on a second. Need to configure controls again. Alright, and we're quickly back. Sorry, I had to configure the controls a bit. I don't like how the controls sometimes get a bit... Oh, sun's a bit too. You know what? Hang on a second. There! We are playing it... Why did I do that? Oh, and as you can see here, I'm wearing my new Minecraft skin! Yay! But anyways, to the main point, we're going to continue with what we left off again. We're going to continue making our little whole farm. And I'm going to keep trying to make it until we actually get it done. Now, I think I'm actually... I just said it. Oh, that seems much better. So, recently I've been playing a lot of Mega Walls lately, and I heard that they're gonna change. They're gonna add a new class, and I'm actually very excited for that. They said they're gonna add the Spider class, and we're starting to wonder what exactly the Spider class will be. Well, I'm thinking it will be good for getting the sky bases. It'll encourage people to not make ladders and use to climb over walls. That will be very useful. Also, I've recently been making suggestions for ScrewAttack.com. I've been requesting that they do a death battle between Isaac Clarke and Master Chief. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isaac Clarke's a simple engineer, so how can he beat Master Chief if he was able to beat a nearly invincible Doom guy? Well, first of all, he has everything Doom Guy has and more. He has charge-up weapons, he has automatic weapons, his weapons are futuristic, and, well, he also has stasis, which can basically freeze guys in time. I'm making them slower, very much slower. And he's also got Kinesis, which can make him practically lift anything and throw it right back at him. Like if Master Chief drops his sword, then he's pretty much done for. Well, he'll just chuck that thing right back at him. But I think it'll be very interesting. And personally, I don't care who wins or loses. But I think it's gonna be a really good fight. If you want to be sure to let that if you shoot, I screwed up right there. If you're interested in seeing Isaac Clarke and Master Chief duke it out, be sure to let Screw Attack know what you think. Be sure to let them know that you want to see them fight. I'm sure they'll respond to it. But right now, they're currently working on the White Tiger Zord versus Epyon. That's going to be very interesting. I have to admit, though, I I never really liked Power Rangers. I never liked it at all. But Gundam? Gundam? Oh, dang. I really liked it. It was my favorite show. Very interesting. My favorite robot series battling a robot from my least favorite robot series. I mean, seriously. I'm not a Power Rangers fan. I'm gonna say that right there. Partially because, well, I'm sorry, but it's just how they act. I know they're part of an action series, but seriously, they move around like big sports mascots, and I don't really think that mixes well with fighting at all. I'm just saying. But overall, this fight is going to be very interesting. But again, I don't really care who wins or loses. I don't care at all who wins or loses in a death battle. And I have to admit, Screw Attack hasn't been wrong as far as I can tell. I mean, the guys that run the show, Wiz and Boomstick, are gaming nerds, and I really don't see how they can make any errors if they spent the majority of their lives watching TV and movies like an average nerd will do. It's gonna be very interesting. Should let me know what you guys think. You know, should let me know who you think will win the battle. I will have probably already started by the time I post this episode. Might be a bit off, but still, very interesting, right? I'd also like to share that I might not be able to post that many episodes as often as I have been. Well, I haven't been posting them often at all, but that sort of proves my point there. Oh, I keep hearing that. The heck? Must be just me. You know what, I'm gonna get that Protodermis. Protodermis helps make Kanoka Mass. And I gotta admit, I really love Bionicle. Speaking of which, if you guys have any idea, shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh, dang it, I don't know how to speak all of a sudden. So, oh, what do you guys think about Screw Attack? Do you like their show? I personally like it, but I want to know what you guys think. It's okay if you don't like it, but I don't necessarily like it when other people complain about them, saying like they were wrong or they were inaccurate. I mean, first of all, they list their gadgets and weapons fact by fact, and that doesn't really show. Well, first of all, how does that show that they're wrong? I mean, that it usually points out that they know what they're doing right there. I mean, there's nothing personal to you guys out there. I'm just saying. Doesn't really make much sense. Doesn't really make much sense that Screw Attack would trust this kind of show to people who wouldn't accurately calculate who would win or who would lose in a fight to the death. I'm just saying. I'm not saying anything to be rude, but chances are very unlikely that they would mess up, and if they did, they'd probably make an overhaul of the video Oh, and they try to collect it as soon as they could. I'm just saying, that's a natural thing to do. Also, be sure to let me know what you think of my resource pack. Do you guys want it? I highly doubt you wouldn't, though. I'm not bragging or anything. Ah, that sweet little diamond pickaxe. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, our little buddy from last episode, I don't know where he went. Probably, like, in between this episode and the last episode, he probably ran off somewhere quite bored. I mean, I'd be pretty bored too if I was just sitting around, doing nothing all day. You know, just waiting for his favorite little guy to show up again. And he was probably like, oh, the heck with this, I'm out of here. I really don't see any big point for me to do this. Much of a point at all. Yep, we still got all these in here. So, I'm gonna save them for the junk. I'm gonna save them for our little farm later on. Until then, stick to what I love. Hey, what am I doing? We should be working on the farm. Oh, and it's nighttime. Yeah. Go to sleep. Pass it by. Alright. Who's ready for some of this? Huh. Doesn't seem like many guys spawn at all. Lucky day for me, baby. Ah, and that beautiful. Hey, zombie. Oh yeah, I tried to make a farm earlier. As you can see, I utterly failed. Big ma- Oh, those guys. I know what those guys can do. I'm not gonna go for those guys. I don't know where the heck X-Zone is. Probably shouldn't worry about it that much. Aussie Stone? Oh my god. I've broken into a force cave. Sweet. Get cool stuff from there. Probably already know that I've been to one already because of how much, well, because of how much of that green Eden cobblestone I got. Yes, I got it from there, and my god. I'm gonna warn you, if you go in there and you're recording, your frame rate is gonna drop to severe levels. No fun. Here, let me prove it right now. Here. Oh, you got. See? Grass everywhere, and my frames are already dropping. Oh, water. Gonna need that. Probably shouldn't. We ought to eat this first. Darn it. Don't have enough room. Oh, what the heck? Oh, sweet. The iron ingot. Yeah, you see why I don't like going in these? Absolute mess. And also, I think I should let you know, there hasn't been much debate, but I noticed there was some debate whether if Mojang really would removed roses or not, but I'd like to clarify that they did not remove roses. They just edited the language file for that. You can easily get it back by changing the texture and, well, renaming it Rose. That's... I think what they meant to say was how do I explain this? I think the least I should say is that by default, they've been renamed and retextured as poppies. You think that sounds reasonable? Yes. Alright. And yes, I have been a bit silent lately, but I wanted to get this video out of the way as soon as I could because I know you guys really wanted my second episode. But I'd like to state out that sometime soon I'm going to be starting a Mega Walls Let's Play series. He's with my friends from Potato Squad. Potato Squad's a guild in mc.hypixel.net. Really famous. What got me interested in joining them was, well, in one match they built this massive wall. Absolutely huge. About 50 blocks high. 3 blocks thick. And to think that they could get that done in 10 minutes. That's outrageous. They probably had the whole guild working together. I wouldn't be surprised. It was absolutely massive. It put our defenses to shame. What was sad though is that it didn't help them win. Still lost. But daggum. They built an absolutely massive wall. You'd have to see it to believe it. You know, I'm thinking that maybe sometime I should also build some houses near my house over here. Oh, definitely makes me feel less lonely. Which is usually a big problem when I'm building in Minecraft. I tend to feel lonely and I tend to lose ideas of what I should say. I'm more used to playing with others, which would explain why sometimes I'm so silent and when I'm playing in single player. But, hey, I'm no Sky. If anything, like I've stated before, Etho is my main source of inspiration. He's pretty much the reason I wanted to come out here and make videos in the first place. He weren't around, and I wouldn't be sitting here right now making these videos now, would I? I think what's so silly is that you can't replant these. I mean, you could do that in Outlast. I've played that before. Wait. No, that's unturned. Oh. Hi. Don't think you're coming near me. You should have despawned by now. Look at that. That's a creeper. You should have despawned. Oh no, you're not setting on me. Not this time. You're staying up. Because I can make you stay up. But did I actually just do that? Also, be sure to let me know if you guys want me to be able to make my resource pack compatible with Optifine with a custom sky and everything. That'd be very interesting. But personally, I don't necessarily know how to name those files to... Well, let's just say I don't feel like it's as simple to make a resource pack for Optifine as it is to make a default resource pack. You know what I'm saying here? You probably. If you don't, I'm not. But if you don't know what I mean, you don't have to feel surprised. You don't have to feel like I'm stupid. I just I'm not entirely familiar with the names of, like, I don't really know the file names for the color of the sky in this case. Like, if I type it like, say, MC Sky, the sky's probably gonna stay the same color. You see where I'm going there, right? I mean, I hope you do. Wonder if I can make mossy. Wonder if I can make ancient mossy. That'd be a Oh, I think you can. Let's just add this to our little farm. What do you got? An infinite water spring. Sweet. Yeah. Already got an infinite water spring in our garden. I'm just gonna dig this out right now, because I feel like I'm gonna need it sometime soon. Just do. Right, here's the test. Yes, we can! But, quite different. Be different. I admit, there's so much items. There's so many items here that I'm not gonna be entirely sure what to choose from as far as house decoration, but we'll see. We'll see sometime soon. Overall, I expect that we're gonna make horses. We're gonna get rich, even if we have to cheat to get it. I know cheating is not honest, but hey, come on. This world's a bit harsh, so we're gonna have to play harsh. Is that creeper gone? I never liked it. Also, I just recently found my Nintendo 2DS. I lost it for quite a while, well, as far as this episode was released, but personally, the biggest reason why I wanted to get a hold of it is because I haven't played Pokemon X and Y in a while, and I had these little berry plants growing, and I was afraid they were gonna wither and die if I don't find them and get them hit to them soon. And funnily enough, I I just played on it today, and they all seem just fine. I don't know why. I mean, my plant, those things should be dead by now. I don't know if it was just my luck, or if it's just a simple time-based glitch in Pokemon. Either way, I'm glad it happened. Because that means I would have lost half of my berry. That meant I would have lost half of my berry supply. Well, that's probably an exaggeration there, but hang on. Alright, and we are back. Sorry, I had to get the dog out of here. Annoying as heck. So personally, I'm not quite sure if I can make any Minecraft tutorials in a video, cause I'm just afraid that I'm gonna be too silent for them to actually want to stay and listen to my instructions. I feel like maybe I should just type them out and post them online on DeviantArt. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna work out a lot better. Also, in case you guys never noticed, and I highly doubt you did, I've recent I've recently updated my very old Steam group, Mixin' Friends. I personally wanted to rename it Daydream, but sadly I can't rename it, thus possibilities of us doing that, but hey, I tried. I can. Oh, I yeah. There we go. Gonna be probably gonna be very useful. I'm telling you, that's gonna be very, very useful. I'm starting to think that maybe my microphone might not be sensitive enough. I mean, at first I felt like it was a bit too sensitive, but now I'm not quite sure. I'll probably find out when I post this video, or at least go into post-process editing. Here we go. Seconds. Yes, I count charcoal as a mineral. I think I should I... Oh, wait, that's animal stuff. Food. My wheat garden is almost fully grown. Fully grown. A harvest. Try and see how far I can go up here. Reach too far, I can always repair it. It's gonna require a plant head. I think it's gonna be very interesting. Add like a large... I plan on making like... Whoa! I came out of nowhere. I'm telling you, this gravel is out here to kill me. Evil. Evil. Well, I tell you. Oh, those dang updates. Cause serious lag, and it always makes me afraid that my Minecraft client crashed. Or it's gonna crash. I think at this point I'm just simply gonna have to get used to multitasking. That's gonna prove much more effective at the rate I'm going. Also, I drastically lowered the sound of the game because, well, I was afraid you guys weren't hearing me well enough, but if the game sounds a bit too soft, then I'll gladly raise the volume of it. But for this episode, it's gonna stay the way it is. No, one place that's really concerned me is the Abyss. It came along with one of the mods I downloaded, and, well, it's a very scary looking dimension. And when I say it's scary, then you know it's scary, because I have witnessed quote-unquote horror before. Oh, sounds like my mom's calling me. Well, I'm gonna wrap this episode up right here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to post episode 4 much sooner than I posted episode 3. Oh, you know what I mean now. Anyways, this is me, Mr. First, signing out.